In a small, quiet corner of the world, there lives an old man no one really notices anymore. Every morning, before the sun fully rises, he wakes up to the same silence. No alarm clock, no phone buzzing, just the soft sound of wind passing through old wooden walls and the slow rhythm of his own breathing. He sits on the edge of his bed for a moment, gathering strength, because standing up is no longer easy. His hands are thin now, marked by deep lines carved by decades of hard work. These hands once built homes, lifted heavy loads, and fed a family. Today, they tremble slightly as he pours water into a chipped cup. Outside, the world is rushing forward. Cars speed by on distant roads. People chase dreams, money, and deadlines. But here, time moves differently. The old man steps outside. The ground is cold beneath his worn sandals. He walks slowly, carefully, each step measured. He is not lazy. His body simply carries the weight of many years. Once, this path was busy. Children ran past him, laughing. Neighbors stopped to talk. Now, the road feels longer and emptier. He does not complain. He has learned that life does not ask for permission before changing. There was a time when his voice mattered, when people listened, when decisions passed through his hands. Back then, he thought strength would last forever. He thought tomorrow would always be guaranteed. But years pass quietly. Strength fades without warning. And one day, you realize the world no longer waits for you. The old man sits down to rest. He looks at the sky, watching clouds drift without purpose. He wonders when life became so quiet. He wonders when he became invisible. Yet inside his chest, his heart still beats with stories untold. He remembers love. He remembers loss. He remembers nights filled with laughter and mornings filled with hope. No one sees these memories. No one hears them, but they are still there, and they matter. People often believe that growing old means becoming weak, but they are wrong. Growing old means carrying memories heavier than any burden. It means remembering faces that no longer exist, voices that will never call your name again, and promises that time quietly erased. The old man once loved deeply. He loved with a kind of devotion that did not need words. He worked long days under the sun, not for himself, but for others. He believed sacrifice was the price of happiness. He was right, and he was wrong, because life gives, but it also takes. His children grew up. They left to build their own lives. They promised to return often. At first, they did, then less, then only on holidays. Now, sometimes not even that. He understands, or at least, he tells himself he does. The world is not cruel, he thinks. It is simply busy. Still, loneliness has a way of entering quietly. It sits beside you without asking. It eats meals with you. It sleeps in the same room. Some days are harder than others. On those days, the old man walks slower. He pauses more often. He watches younger people pass him without noticing. He wonders if they see their future when they look at him. If they knew how fast time moves, would they slow down? If they knew how loud silence can become, would they listen more carefully? The old man smiles gently at strangers. Most do not smile back, but he does not stop smiling. Kindness he believes should not depend on recognition. Every wrinkle on his face tells a story of mistakes made, of chances missed, of love given freely. If he could speak to his younger self, he would say this: do not rush through your days. Do not trade moments for money. Do not assume the people you love will always be there, because one day you will sit alone, holding memories like fragile glass, wishing you had held people tighter. The old man breathes deeply. The air smells of dust and earth. Life is simple now. Pain comes and goes. Joy is quieter, but his heart is still alive, and that is enough. As the sun begins to fall, shadows stretch across the ground. The old man stands slowly, leaning on his cane. Evening is his favorite time. The world finally slows down enough to match his pace. He walks home, step by step, carrying nothing but himself. Inside his small house, the walls are bare. Old photos rest quietly in corners, watching time pass without them. He sits down, tired but calm. He knows his days are fewer than they once were, and that is okay, because he has lived. He has loved. He has endured. He has survived storms both outside and within. The world may no longer notice him, but his life was never meaningless. And maybe, somewhere, someone is watching this moment. Maybe you. If you are young, remember this. One day, time will slow you down too. If you are busy, remember this. Life does not wait. If you still have people to love, hold them close, because aging is not a curse. It is a reminder that every moment matters, a reminder that silence still has value, a reminder that one day you will wish the world would slow down just a little. So before you scroll away, take a moment. Think of the elderly people in your life. Call them, visit them, listen to their stories. And if this story touched you, if it made you feel something real, please support this channel. Subscribe for more quiet stories, real emotions, and forgotten lives. Because everyone deserves to be remembered, even when the world moves on.